Did you know? Sometimes a courtroom's verdict is only the beginning of a far louder fight. In 1993, 3 boys were found slain in West Memphis, Arkansas. The world gasped at the horror. Local investigators arrested Damien Echols, Jason Baldwin, and Jessie Misskelley Jr., claiming they'd committed the crime in a satanic ritual. From the start, the case reeked of community panic, moral panic, and eagerness for answers. Evidence was thin. Confessions were inconsistent. But the public thirsted for closure. They were convicted, Echols sentenced to death, Baldwin and Misskelley to life behind bars. But as soon as the gavel fell, backlash erupted. Skeptics pointed to prosecutorial overreach, dubious forensic claims, and a rush to judgment driven by fear, not proof. Filmmakers, music icons, and legal activists began demanding reinvestigation. A wave of petitions, fundraisers, media campaigns flooded the spotlight. The West Memphis 3 became symbols, not just of those convicted, but of possible injustice in a small town that needed a villain. That backlash forced institutions to revisit the evidence. In 2007, new DNA tests and analysis showed that most genetic material at the scene did not match the accused. With the public pressure mounting, the state struck a deal in 2011. The men entered Alford pleas, statements that allow them to assert innocence while acknowledging sufficient evidence for conviction. They were released after nearly 2 decades behind bars. What started as outrage against crime transformed into outrage at the system itself, demanding the lens shift from who did it to how we judge. Imagine the families, awaiting verdicts, waiting in corridors, hearing cheers or jeers. Then, decades of steel gates closing, footsteps echoing in cold cells. Then, a reversal born of public voice, not only legal appeal. Those men walked free, but their lives were scarred forever. Their name became a rallying cry for re-examination, for reform, for justice retold. A verdict should settle a case. But in this story, the verdict was only the spark that ignited the fight for truth. When society demands accountability of its institutions, sometimes justice is louder than verdicts. If you were in their shoes, would you trust the court or the crowd? Comment below. Do you believe the backlash made the system better, or exposed its deepest wound?